Ludwig, the YouTube guy, said that just 2 weeks ago, the best video of 2025 has been released.
This next video is a must-watch. It's called Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. It's by Weefies, and it's a Minecraft ARG, which...
I don't know what that means. I want to see what it's all about, bro. Yo, Minecraft is the goat, and everything Minecraft is the goat. Chat, if there's one game that I could grind for the rest of my life, it would be Minecraft, bro. And I may just do that soon, bro. I'm not even kidding, bro. I need to get in with Cage, beat fucking hardcore, finally, bro. On everything it's
Whatever
done.
you do at the crossroads, don't turn left.
That's a book and quill.
This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers.
Oh god.
And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling, but the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of...
If this is where we have to do a puzzle, bro, I got you. I'm telling you, bro. When it's about connecting the dots, thinking outside of the box, right here. 23 minus 2, 29, 2. Could be coordinates. Maybe we have to minus here and then multiply here. You understand me? And then it's one big number, and the number could be in code. It could be in code. 0 ones. You write it out in 0 ones. 1 plus 0 plus 1 and so on. And then you have a word, a text. Bada bing, bada bang. I hope I didn't just spoil the whole video.
Code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it.
ChatGPT.
So, is that it? A strange one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string that perfectly matches the
Bitcoin address. Oh.
length of a Google Drive link that when you enter takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The
Chat. Is this real? Did this dude actually like upload that on YouTube? Yes! Oh my god.
Of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist. Opening the video named Footage 1.
Yes, it's an ARG. What is an ARG? Is it kind of like, what do you call it? Not GeoGuessr, but geocaching, but in digital life, where somebody makes like a puzzle on the internet, and this YouTuber solved it? Ooh, I love that. Yo. That is nice.
And we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this.
Just a cave.
Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring until he stops and sees this.
Creeper. Diamonds. Andesite.
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it. A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game.
How?
Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree. And he does, with no problem.
Not
It
this
looks
guy,
just
bro! What
like
is this edging, bro? What is this? I feel like I'm doing it right up. Bro! And then he proceeds to mine the tree. And he gets it. Like, bro, it's like, okay, like, I thought, like, something will explode, like, the tree won't mine. But it does, like, normal. Bro, is he gonna edge us on every sentence? Then Avery tries to put on a block of sand. Bro, like, what?
Normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground.
Bro, he's getting me every time.
And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right, the walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point though, Avery's wish gets granted, and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
What?
Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green, with strange, unnaturally large trees.
Well, this isn't natural terrain, is it?
Wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees, made of spruce, mud, and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain obviously doesn't generate naturally, so who made it and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel.
Should I have to know what an ARG is? Wait, I have to look it up. Because I still understand the idea of the video. So wait, so it's an ARG alternate reality game is an interactive storytelling experience that uses the real world as its platform, aka Minecraft, and blurs the lines between fiction and reality. Players solve puzzles and complete tasks, often using a mix of online and physical clues to uncover a story that may be affected by the actors. So this Avery guy made an ARG for us? And now we have this guy solving it. Okay, check. Bro, I could do this too. If you ever find someone who left a puzzle on the web, Please let me know, bro. If there's another Avery out there, if Avery is doing a part 2, I'll solve that shit. Bam.
Turning to glance behind him every few steps. But of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens.
No, shut up.
Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone.
I don't see it.
I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Yeah, me neither.
And then another. I don't
Render
know what kind of practical joke this is. But I already heard you in the...
No, don't do it. Kids are watching this.
I'm not scared of a game.
Don't do it. Turn around, turn around! Oh my... Down. Fuck is this? Avery? Jump scare?
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared. But I felt... compelled. I've never felt like that in my life.
Sure, buddy.
What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen.
I gotta know if there's jump scares in
but
this.
Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot.
Guys, I'm confused. I need to know the idea of this, and I feel like a lot of people in the chat as well, because they're all saying, this is fake. What are you talking about, bro? It's a puzzle, bro. It's a puzzle. Are you stupid? Avery, the guy who made the video on YouTube, who found a laptop or bought a used laptop, boots up Minecraft, sees this. Google Drive, created by who? Just watch. Loki, I'm thankful that he's doing the thinking and not me. I'm not even kidding.
More of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening...
Yo, I'm 27. How am I confused right now, bro? His demographic, average demographic, gotta be below 15. How the fuck? Like, yo, how's little Jimmy gonna... Am I dumb? All right, lock in. Lamarck, lock in. Like, how are you asking questions right now? It's like watching a movie with someone and then like they ask a question about, so is this guy like their girlfriend? And then you're like, are you stupid? Like, do you not paying attention? I pay attention, but I don't get it. I need to lock in, Chad. I need to lock in. Here we go.
In this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world.
Lapis lazuli.
Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't
God.
exactly know why. And the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool
Oxygen,
of water
careful.
before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some
Don't turn left!
hesitation, he burrows himself in the
Don't turn left. I'm telling you, bro, I'm locked.
left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark water, the tunnel getting narrower and narrower, with no end in sight.
I died many times like this in hardcore. Avery?
Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around.
Oh.
There's no marker of where
Hell no. Who's shivering the timbers right now in the chat? I know that there's people are afraid of spiders, and I know that there's one as well. People are afraid of deep depths. Deep depths of the ocean. Thalassophobia.
to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it. The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again. Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct.
Oh!
He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice.
Avery? Low-key a good pick.
The tunnel
Not too
leads
big.
to another junction, and again, after a slight
No, why left?
hesitation,
Eh?
Avery goes left.
Why?
The tunnel continues,
Is he stupid? Call me nuts,
getting
but the...
narrower
Didn't the
and
books...
narrower.
Didn't the book say never turn left?
and narrower,
It's gonna be endless.
until finally,
Never mind. Oh my god.
he finds himself in the oasis. Avery looks around the room, strangely, almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses, before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further.
Okay.
If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that. But I need to explore. He sails
Clever.
back to the edge of the lake. What it can't
A booby
avoid
trap.
doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple: set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this. It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave,
I
he
didn't
would
catch that.
randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused for just a
Chad, you
brief
heard that?
moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him.
Yes.
stopping just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world.
I have a question. What is this hopper thing? What is this? He puts an item above the hopper or whatever, then he goes out of the chunk, and if someone is coming, the chunk is being loaded, aka the hopper is being, the item goes bum, right? Or how? Propose the video, I need to use the restroom. Go now, fast, I'm trying to understand this hopper. The chunk needs to be loaded for items to go into the chest. Okay, check.
Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore.
Your haircut is better than this video. My haircut is good. Yeah, this video is also good. What do you I appreciate that, and also I agree.
This world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened.
Repeat that.
Can just swim. Time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But
Put a block that it can't replace easily, bro. A block that when you mine it has a chance of turning into something else. Like gravel that turns into flint. Yeah.
if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone.
There's gravel right below him, no?
Then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set.
Check.
Now, it's time to explore.
She's running out of food. But there's apples all along the trees. If you mine the leaves, it has a chance, it has a gamble chance to drop an apple. Trust me, I don't know. So food shouldn't be an issue. Trees that are loaded into the fucking floor. Nothing. Explore the edges as well.
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk.
Clever.
Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far. What? Where? Third sign? I've only seen this one. But it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage just barely hidden.
No, I'm gonna catch one of these in real time. I'm gonna catch one of these in real time. Mark my words, bro. I'm not stupid. Now I know. We've had the acoustic one, the footsteps that we saw earlier and that we didn't catch. Don't tell me that you caught that. This one, none of you guys caught. I will catch the next one, G. No. Now I'm hyper aware. Now I know.
Screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording,
no, you didn't, bro.
Though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied, and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But with that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption.
Cheater.
And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What? How?
I know why. The sand blocks. They weren't there before.
Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me, but I'm not taking any chances. The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set 2. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Hello?
Maybe I am scared.
Come on, Avery. You got a fucking sword, you got an axe, you don't know how to PvP? You know all these tidbits of nerd information, you don't know how to PvP? Lock in, G. Whoever approaches you, if it's Ender Dragon, if it's a creeper, if it's a chicken jockey, just kill that shit. You're Avery, bro. Nah.
The other sign was pointed head on.
What's gonna be at the end?
I committed so many crimes, and I was pretty sure of myself.
Wait, there's gonna be something else again.
Gave me
I caught that.
to be somebody else. Baby, I'm home again.
Avery walks through a tunnel which quickly turns into a maze. And slowly but surely, dead end after dead end.
Don't go left, always right. Remember what the note said.
Avery navigates through it.
Chat, did you know that you can solve any maze? If you ever find yourself in a maze, G, you will always solve the maze if you only turn left. I think that's true. It may take an eternity, but you will always find the finish. So imagine here, boom, 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 boom. You turn left, zack, 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 zack. Then you gotta go back because you can't go again, right? You already came from this way, so you have to continue. Boom, 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 boom. You can't. I mean, okay, this is a bad example, but this is true. No, this is true. No, it's true. It's true because you will basically check every location with that. Like it's, if you always go left, yeah. Like it's better than going random because then at some point you go back. Let that simmer. But that was the example doesn't work. But trust me, bro. If he always goes left, he will come out at one point. No. Back when you were a kid, smart, leaving blocks behind, traces like breadcrumbs, so you know where you came from, bro. Avery, we have played these games before, bro. We have finished multiple corn mazes when we were young. Lock in, bro. Lock in. You can even go from one block, placing sand at the start, and then switching to dirt, and then you know, okay, this is a later stage that I was at. Ooh, Avery.
Avery is clearly smart. Smart enough to set a trap, and smart
We
enough
are
to
so
set a
smart.
backup. But whatever this thing is that's following him, it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery. But to what? We don't know. All we do know is that he isn't alone. And finally, Avery exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3
We saw this in the Google Drive.
levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought. From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a
Bro, just ChatGPT it, bro. Just ChatGPT it. Zack, you already wrote it out. Just copy paste into ChatGPT. What is this riddle? Boom.
immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I or Avery can solve it.
Does Avery have ChatGPT?
The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall, and then
Got it.
he gets it. Okay, I guess it was solvable. Avery says it's a
Poem?
good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where two ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock, but instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more, how do I put this? Efficient.
Brute force it. Unfortunately for you, I have a pickaxe. Nah! That's not nice. Bro, it's 3 levers. It can only be 9 different
And
slime.
with that, he's... Wait.
3 times 3.
Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too
Yo, am I stupid? No way that just happened.
and with that, he's...
Marita! I'm gonna catch one of them, bro. Bro, that was the easiest one. That was the easiest one.
Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name.
He's German, Durlord.
This isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got 2 different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person, and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
Huh? The first time we see human civilization. Something human built. Before it could have been just a code of error. We only had trees, puddles. We have a non-vanilla Minecraft city. What is TS? What is this? Lever over there. Lever! I caught it. Watch. In a second it's gonna say, but there was this lever. Throwback. Watch this. Alright, maybe not. Showing it quite a lot. Nothing. I don't see it. Levers on the left. Levers everywhere. GG. I don't see anything. I don't see it. Scheiße, chat in you. Wait! Oh my god. I'm him. There was a sign. Bottom. Watch. Sign. 9. This looked like a sign with text. Oh my god. Nice. I don't see it. I don't see it. Left house, nothing. So always keep an eye on that, on the edge of the monitor as well. This is how he gets you. The chest you already checked. Clever. Could be like a secret entrance to the bottom. What was that? What was that? What was that? Oh my god, I got it. That's a pot. No? No, chat. You can't call me crazy, bro. Inside of a pot is loot. He didn't check the pot. Trial chamber, you break a pot, it has random loot, bro. He did not check that pot. He checks every chest and barrel, not the pot. In a second throwback, but he missed the one crucial thing that he didn't loot. Alright, why is there? Alright, never mind. Never mind, nothing. Mine one block down, try it. You have a pickaxe?
Empty.
Wait! His pickaxe is almost dead. He's chopped. It is enchanted though. If mending, can you somehow generate XP? He's level 8. I don't know. He actually has to be careful with his pickaxe.
Strange. It's clearly abandoned if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make
He could just make a new one, never mind. But then again, only iron can mine. Can iron mine diamond? I don't know.
that obvious, and all the chests...
The floor! Pattern on the floor. Pattern on the floor. And only this corner has a different pattern, a different stone. That's where he gotta go, pointing in that direction. Chat, good caught, good caught. I caught that actually. But you guys as well? You guys caught that too? Here on the left, chat, right here.
Cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them.
Or the pot.
There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there. So, is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around.
Was there only one yellow bat?
For anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I saw it! Bottom right! Bottom right! Something just flashed bottom right. Saving world! Wait, saving world? What is that? That's a house. You see how I'm locked in though? It said saving world for a second. Bro. I'm gonna find one, bro. Oh no. Boss fight incoming. Avery, get some iron. Could be a witch inside. Watch this. No yellow bat. There's gotta be the ops. Pushed out of the city. The city looks way better. Pot! I'm telling you, he's gonna throw back to the last pot. Because that last pot, he didn't break. That last pot was like this thing that he's gonna say in a second. But then, he didn't catch the pot in the city. Then he goes back, catches the pot, bam, diamond pickaxe, and then he mines down. Goes into end portal, slays the dragon, GG Avery. Watch. I've played ROGs before, bro. Bookshelves. He can enchant his shit. What is that on top? What was that? Candle on top of a crafting table? Call me absolutely nuts. Is that vanilla? What? Right click. Hey! Buttons. Clever. Check if somebody's following us. A lantern. A lectern. A skeleton school. Candles. Ignited. Someone has been here. And recently. The candles are still filled with wax. The candle could have only been so tall. There's a bookshelf on top. AK could have only burned a couple of hours.
I
Book
hate
inside.
it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do.
Hingabe? Sorry, chat.
Do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better. He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask. But please, do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
Zubao, bruh! Oh, hell no. What's gonna happen, bro? What's gonna happen, bro? You gonna hack his shit or whatever? Nah, bruh. We're inside of Minecraft. What do you mean disconnect? We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Oh, hell no, guy fucking who put a book in a lectern. You think you're clever? You ain't, bro. What was that? Check on your right? Am I stupid? I hear something. Or is that just a candle? Here's the candle. Bro, I'm tweaking. What's that? That's a door. Not a trapdoor, a door. Double door. You know what they say, double the door, double the trouble. It's fine. We're no pussy, bro. Does that sound normal? Put blocks behind, puts blocks behind. Don't be stupid now, Avery. Remember the basics. Close the door, do something. GG. Keep an eye on the torches. What is that on the right? Buttons on the floor. Don't turn left. ASMR again. That's our left. Oh. Means fine. We went left before and it was fine. What are these dark blocks? That's not obsidian. Is it? What is that? Is that nothing? Is that Fanta Black? Just don't step on it, low key. I don't trust that shit. Yeah, it's the void. It's the void. His axe, it doesn't connect. It's like a black hole, chat. Oh. Put blocks, put blocks, put blocks. We didn't come this far to die. He did not right-click one of the bats in the city. He does not have a respawn point. Oh my god. What was that pink block? Weird. I don't like that noise. Oh no, it's getting louder and louder. The deeper you go. And there's more and more black blocks. Up until there's only black. And then what? Keep going. A church? A church with honey doors? That's like the light at the end of the tunnel. Let that simmer. Yo. I hope there's no Renala behind these doors, bro. Avery would be cooked. What blocks are those? The door is open. And what is he holding? Why is he holding an ink sac? What is this hotbar? What? Is it Toss? Someone naked? Hero Brian? Doing helicopter or what? Chat? Put the black bar away. Do it. Huh? Show it! I didn't catch nothing. Well, he didn't like what he saw, I guess. What did he see? Don't you dare keep edging us. His pickaxe? Dead. And again, his whole hotbar is different. That's the start. That's where it all began.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At
Wait.
the crossroads, don't turn
He's
left.
writing what we
And
read at the
footage
beginning.
ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world. How? It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord in this footage, and most importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there, that was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean? I
have
don't know what
questions.
to tell you, but I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery.
Nee.
It's here. Durlord
Is this a you? It says RVN Avery.
was giving one last warning, hoping that
Dumbass.
whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next.
Oh my God, I thought he was gonna say
This
boss.
isn't over.
Chat, I have a question, bro. Am I still looking for clues? I have a question. All right, yo, I didn't know what to expect by watching this video. Chat, I have a question. What is ARG? Is it Wiffies who's writing a story? Like how people write movies? And he like made this channel, the Avery Mayo, and he's building this storyline and shit. That is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like geocaching, but he shows his playthrough of it. I kind of like that. But best video of 2025? Calm down, bro. It's gotta be like, come on, like we hit
Furious
a
Collie.
Butterfly Sapphire
So you did.
and
join
Max
the
Red
fun.
Crimson Kimonos, bro. Yes, that is.
Is that normal?
Ludwig. It's right there. Oh my god. Leave it a like. Leave it a follow if you enjoyed that. I did enjoy that a lot.